Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in this Friday night. Well, thanks to viewers like you at home, a World War II veteran has his wheels back.
Yeah, he's a happy man. His bike was stolen, but in this story, generosity comes out on top. This 93-year-old Sergeant Larry Dotrieve, that's him and his new bike right there. The Army veteran says when he woke up this morning, his bike was missing from his garage where he locked it up. The story went viral on our Facebook page today. And that's when things got rolling. Our Aaron Stuber joining us live here in studio. And Aaron, this all came as a surprise, right?
It sure was, and Dotrieve thought he was meeting us for an interview about his stolen bike, but little did he know what was in store.
Because I've been riding that bike for 2 years now.
Army veteran Sergeant Larry Dotrieve and I spoke inside his new Iberia home as everyone outside was getting in place for the big surprise. Perfect strangers raising the money in a matter of minutes to make this moment possible.
My Lord. Hello, people.
How's it going?
Whoa, whoa. Oh. God. A bike. My God, man. Beautiful.
A random act of kindness making this World War II vet smile ear to ear.
Thank you. I called mine Cadillac Jack. My God, it's absolutely identical of what some SOB stole from me.
Danielle Morgan of Thibodeau was behind it all. She saw the story on KATC's Facebook and sprang into action. Although she couldn't make it for the big reveal, Dotrieve wanted to make sure to thank her.
Thank you so kindly for your generosity.
Absolutely.
Deeply.
Do you like your bike?
Oh, I love it. It's identical of the one that was stolen from me.
He reminded me of my grandfather. And my grandfather rode his bike every day for however many years until he was about 94 years old, and he just couldn't anymore. You know, and he passed away on Sunday at 99, and I just couldn't think of any better way to let his memory live on than to do something, you know, selfless for somebody else.
Mama's a young chick.
Dotrieve and his wife of 72 years forever grateful for the kindness of strangers.
Thank you. Look like we never left home.
Dotrieve says he hopes whoever stole his bike is as happy and enjoying it as much as he's enjoying his new one. And he will be locking it in the backyard from now on. As for Danielle, she says she is planning on visiting them soon. For now, I'm live in the studio, Aaron Stuber, KATC TV3.
Great story there, Aaron. We have an update tonight on a story we brought you earlier this month. It was about a World War II veteran who had his only means of transportation stolen, but he was given a new bike thanks to viewers at home like you, and who can forget that big surprise?
Hello, people.
How's it going?
Whoa, whoa. Oh. God. A bike.
We love him. 93-year-old Sergeant Larry Dotrieve had his $500 bike taken from him, but within a matter of just a few hours, strangers from all over raised the money and bought him a new bike. But tonight, Dotrieve has his original bike back, and as Alex Labat reports, once again, Acadiana stepped up.
Hello, people.
How's it going?
Whoa, whoa. Oh. God. A bike. My God, man. Beautiful.
It's the story that had so many smiling.
Thank you. I called mine Cadillac Jack. My God. It's absolutely identical of what some SOB stole from me.
But one question remains. Just what happened to the original Cadillac Jack?
Never in my wildest dreams did I thought that this vehicle would have been recovered.
Tuesday, Cadillac Jack was brought back, thanks to the efforts of Sergeant Stoney Penn with the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office, who considers Dotrieve a brother-in-arms.
My wife showed me a video of it, of your broadcast on Facebook one night, and we were laying there, and I was like, well, I'm going to find that bicycle.
While on patrol, Penn spotted someone on the bike. That individual is cooperating with police and said he bought it from someone else for $50. The bike was damaged, but Penn has promised to return Cadillac Jack to its former glory.
I'll come by Saturday and pick it up, and I'll bring it to my house, tear it down, and sand it down real good, repaint it, and put it back together, and try to replace some of the parts that are missing on it.
Dautrieve says once the original bike's been restored, he plans on donating it to LARC, an organization which helps those with intellectual and developmental disabilities. He's doing this in memory of his daughter so that others can enjoy Cadillac Jack as much as he has. But before he does that, there's a lady in Thibodaux who needs to be taken for a spin. Danielle Morgan spearheaded that effort 2 weeks ago to get Dautrieve a new bike.
You go save a ride for Danielle before you give it away?
And put it in the back. I'm going to put it in the back seat.
In New Iberia, I'm Alex Labat for KTC TV3.
Cadillac Jack is back.
With one last repair, the tricycle known as Cadillac Jack was ready for a ride, and Susan Cherry was happy to take it for a spin. How's it ride?
Good.
But while the tricycle looks all too familiar, there's a new special touch. A plaque reminding those who ride it where the bike came from.
Mama's a young chick.
From Sergeant Larry Dautrieve and his wife Dot, in memory of their daughter Christy.
And as far as I'm concerned, this is a dream for my wife and I, knowing that this bike is going to where my daughter Christy lived for several years, many years. And it's just a way of saying thanks for all you've done for us.
Christy Dautrieve died of kidney failure 3 years ago at the age of 55. And her parents knew this was the perfect way to pay tribute by paying it forward.
To see Christy would be to love Christy. Do we miss her? Lord, yes. We pray for her. If there's any way prayer could bring her back, she'd be sitting where you are right now. I promise you that. Lovely, lovely person.
And if this story didn't come full circle enough, Susan Cherry, now proudly riding the bike, took the place of Christy at the group home after she passed away.
Wow, dude. You had a bike, and it's been a couple of years since you've had your bike, so it's nice to have it back, huh? Or one like it. And you never forgot how to ride it.
That's right.
So it's exciting. Brings the kid out in all of us.
Yeah.
You'll remember Sergeant Dautrieve called the bike Cadillac Jack, its new owner calling it John Cena after the WWE wrestling star. As you can imagine, she's a big wrestling fan. In the studio, Aaron Stuber, KTC TV3.